Make sure you rage next time.
If Stygoth isn't too far gone, she hands you a flask. Try giving him this.
Torque grabs it, rages, grabs her shoulder, and pushes. You said make a choice, Aaron.
Make a choice, see what
Well,
happens.
That's a choice.
Okay. How do you throw her? Is it like a Vader Emperor?
It would have been a grab by the shoulders. I have noticed she likes to, she's very handsy, and I know that she's magical. So if she were to defend herself, being able to keep her arms at her sides might help. And then it's just a
She'd punch her in
straight
the
up
throat.
It's a straight up toss.
You toss her into this great ravine, this maw. She doesn't scream as she falls out of view. And then you see her fly upwards.
All right, hit her in the throat.
Huh?
Should hit her in the throat.
Roll initiative.
12.
15.
19.
16 for Vulcan.
Okay. So, Mauve begins chanting something.
Maeve.
Maeve. Kyleth reaches out her hand. Stop. Resplendent. Your friends seem dangerous. Resplendent looks afraid as she looks at you.
We denounce him.
Hey, you guys need a backup play, man. I like you guys' play when stuff happens.
I wouldn't do that.
Resplendent! Remember that we helped you from that swamp. We saved you from the
Forest.
From the forest. We saved you from the man that kept you there.
Against your will.
She's doing the same to all of these people. We have to help them. We have to stop her.
And she has taught you to do the same with these people. Controlling them. Making them happy against their will.
She's been walking with us this whole time and everything,
Don't
right?
say it like that.
Flying.
Making
Like,
people
she's
happy.
been with us this whole time. Do you think Rot was happy that he was almost killed and tossed off into a ravine?
I don't know what to think.
Look at Rot now. He's cowering, afraid. He's definitely not happy.
Still cowering.
I should make him happy?
Not that way. All right, that doesn't make him happy.
You can't control people to make them happy.
Yeah, it has to be.
And you can't control people to do what you want.
Resplendent, your friends came in. They were welcomed. They tried to kill me. They'll try to kill you too.
Resplendent, I looked into the face of death last time this happened. The last time somebody tried to tell you what to do. We just want you to be free. We want you to be happy. We want you to be able to play games and not hurt people.
And make your own decisions.
Yeah.
Not those that Kyleth tells you is right.
Learn to use your powers for the right reasons to truly help people.
Remember,
If you're truly free, Resplendent, ask them to let you to stay with me. If they let you stay, then you know you're free.
Resplendent will do exactly what we did in the forest. What do you want?
I don't know. I'm so confused and scared. I don't understand.
If you're truly free, perhaps you can journey away from Kyleth for a bit and try to clear your mind. And she'll let you go.
And if you want to come back, you know we're not going to stop you.
I don't want to be alone.
You'll be with us.
Being alone can be scary, I understand. Perhaps there's a way to have a medium ground where you're not here, but you don't have to be, if you feel trapped at the academy, being trapped.
Torque, roll an intelligence save.
2.
Okay. So she says, Resplendent, watch out! Torque's going to attack you! Torque moves to attack Resplendent.
What's he, like, he's just walking, or
He's running towards her.
with, like, his hammer up?
Can I move and just tackle him?
Yeah.
Okay. I tackle Torque.
Roll athletics, both of you. You get advantage, Torque.
17.
6.
And again.
Yep.
Roll again for advantage.
8. And my athletics is a +5.
Thane, you're able to tackle him.
Yeah.
Resplendent flies behind Kylan.
Is his eyes closed and stuff, or?
He looks the same way that Rot did.
Resplendent, she's controlling him. The effects are exactly the same as when she controlled Rot.
He's not even talking anymore. He wasn't attacking you before. The person you're hiding behind is the one doing this.
Can I try to snap my fingers so it works?
You can do.
Just to see if the sound...
Command Kyleth to fall.
No, like when she snapped her fingers, he snapped out of it earlier.
Yeah, but it's a power that she's controlling.
Yeah,
Is this a constant thing
want
that's
you-
happening to me?
until-
When it comes to your turn again, you'll get a chance to get out of it.
Okay. I wasn't sure if we can mimic the sound or something.
So you snap next to his ear.
Mm-hmm.
You can make a saving throw.
Which ear?
Intelligence.
It may be important.
You hear it on both sides.
10.
Okay. So roll advantage.
10.
Dang it, Eric.
So he is forcibly like trying to get you off from him.
Okay.
Like he's still not in his own mind.
Okay.
Resplendent, Torque's the one who fought heavily to get you out of the forest, where they were controlling you, where you weren't allowed to leave, where you were alone.
I don't know what's real. Everyone just needs to stop! Everyone roll intelligence.
God damn, 10.
Including Kyleth,
Including Kyleth and Maeve.
14.
13.
Natural 20.
Yeah, at least some of those demons just hang out.
I'm gonna take off my mask.
Alright, so Vulcan and Thane, you notice everyone else's eyes but Resplendent's go cloudy. And they stop moving.
Stop
Okay.
flying.
She's hovering.
Great, she like actively stop flying. I know she can fly too. Damn, she got 2 apps.
Resplendent, we're your friends. You see what you're doing now is you're controlling these people.
Taking away someone's free will is wrong, no matter what reason you're doing it for. You're trying to do the right thing, but in the end, that change, that decision has to come from that person.
Yeah, you can't make them be happy. You can't make them be sad.
Otherwise, they never actually make the choice. And choice is what you wanted. That's what we gave you, freeing you from the forest.
I don't understand, and I don't want people to tell me what to do anymore.
We don't want to tell you what to do. All right, we just want to help you make your own decisions and not be manipulated. We want to help you use your powers the right way and to help people and not to hurt people. And we are your friends.
I just need to go.
Don't leave. Can I try to?
You can roll persuasion.
Can I try to persuade her as well?
Sure.
I had +5. I had 13.
Okay.
I remember like what we did to find her, you know?
17.
And you know, she doesn't want to be. What'd you say? Like she
Told
doesn't.
what to do.
She doesn't want to be.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the golden rule. Do unto others.
So what do you say?
Say, hey, we're your friends. We've saved you before. We're trying to save you now. You've given us a chance before. Just give us another chance. Okay, we love you. And
Resplendent, no one wants to be told what to do. We don't want to be told what to do. Rot doesn't want to be told what to do. But using your powers in this way, you're telling people what to do.
I just don't want my powers anymore.
I didn't want the powers that I had. But through the careful study and guidance of Headmaster Vish, I have learned that my powers aren't a curse, but in fact a tool that I can use to help people.
I don't want to help people. I don't want to hurt people. I just want to be by myself again. It was better in the forest.
This is a situation in which no one can make the choice for you.
She releases the two of you,
okay,
but keeps Kyla.
I guess what I'm asking is maybe give us a chance and then don't make a decision right now when all these things are happening and you're experiencing all these emotions. Maybe travel with us again in fellowship and then maybe make that judgment call later on.
Tensions are high and emotions cloud judgment. And time is the best helper for making a decision this important.
But you said she was using me, tricking me. How do I know you're not?
She was teaching you to control people, to tell them what to do in a way that they can't say no.
Yeah.
Do you think that's right?
If it makes them happy, I just want to be happy.
What happens when you stop telling them to be happy? Are they sad again?
Why don't you ask Rot if he's happy? You've seen him here. You controlled him. Kyleth controlled him. Do you know how he feels?
She undoes Rot and asks him if he was happy. She can't understand.
What he's saying.
Is Gutspiller here?
He's cloudy.
Gutspiller can translate for rot.
Rot begins to run away.
Is that someone who's happy? He looks scared.
Is he scared of you, of me?
He's scared because he was just in a situation where he was forced against his will. We saved his life earlier. He's not unhappy with us.
We did help protect him against the dragon. Torque shielded him with his own body to make sure the dragon did not attack him. Most of what we've been doing has been trying to help protect people.
But
We came here looking for you because we thought you were in danger.
but if I had controlled the dragon, no one would have been hurt.
Except for the dragon.
The dragon, though, currently is poisoned by the things that Kylith is doing.
Master Vish.
Not even utilizing her power, something else that she's working on has infected him, causing him to go mad.
But everyone hurts everyone. If I controlled everyone, there would be no hurt.
But then we might as well be machines. Master Vish will teach you to have the wisdom to make the right decision, for the greater good. If controlling one thing saves 1 million people.
The only thing we can do is try to do the best we can. There is going to be evil, but it doesn't mean you should take away the good people's free will just because of all the evil people.
Can we go home?
Resplendent, when we were in Fartide Forest, and we explained to you what sadness was, what crying was, and you felt that emotion for the first time, I had told you a story about the slave mind that I had grown up in, about the death and destruction that happened. I couldn't help them. But we here right now, members of Torchbearer Academy, and you as our friend, we can help these people. We can stop her from causing that sadness that's happened time and time again, and we can make a difference. We can do that together.
And to answer your question, you can come with us and we can go home.
So I should make Kylith free them?
You should want to free them.
I do.
As heroes, which you are, we do what has to be done.
I don't understand. What?
Ask her to free them. If she refuses, then
You don't know what to say. We kill her. I don't, you know what I mean? Like, I don't really know what to say.
then you know that is wrong. And from there, you make the decision of how to proceed.
What do you think I would have done to the man in the forest if he hadn't freed you?
Been scary.
I would have been very scary. And sometimes you gotta be scary. Sometimes you have to tell other people no. Sometimes you have to fight. We can do this with your help.
Sometimes you have to say no for others who don't have a voice. Look at those slaves in the pit. Too weak and whipped and chained to say no for themselves. They don't have the powers you do.
She drops the control from everyone and says to Kylith, I think everyone should just go home. Kylith sort of shakes her head and begins to fly away.
Is she under contract?
Yeah, but she said herself. She doesn't have her stronghold. She doesn't.
She went home.
Do you let her go, or do you try to do ranged attacks?
It's a bitchy move. Just let her go.
I don't know. That's gonna be a problem.
What's the bitchy move?
Like when she's trying to flee away, shoot stuff at her.
Yeah, I think the bitchy move is
Fleeing
running away.
Yeah.
I never want to shoot someone in the back.
I mean, I have nothing to do for that, so I'm out.
I have no range attacks.
I have almost nothing but ranged attacks, but
I mean, it crossed my head to throw a javelin with a paralyzed tip. That way, if she falls, she can't fly because she has to make the thing.
She's
But
only 30 feet away right now.
I want to do it, but I feel like it would have a negative effect on Resplendent.
I thought I'd having her sleep. She falls that way. It's a little painless.
She has left. She's leaving now. Let's free the slaves. Let everyone go home.
That's what Goku would do. Let's do that.
Let's do that.
Yeah, that's
Resplendent?
all I needed to say.
I want
Resplendent, what do you think?
She wants to go home.
She wants to go home.
Everybody's
She
going
wants
to go
everyone
home,
to go home.
right, Resplendent?
Yeah.
How about we free all these slaves?
Let's
Let's
let
get 'em
everyone
going.
go home. Let's go through and try to free everyone that we can.
All right, so
The daughter, what happens with her?
she
apprentice.
Apprentice,
yeah.
I'm sorry.
Maeve,
so she sort of holds up her hands. I'll leave.
if you wish to continue learning, you can come with us to Torchbearer Academy.
Oh, I'm sure I'll pay it a visit sometime.
How long have you been here? How long have you been here? How long have you been an apprentice? How long have you watched these people? How long have you allowed them to be enslaved? You don't deserve to be at Torchbearer Academy. You can run if you want, but do not stay.
Until we meet again.
Might have been brainwashed.
I don't care.
So she begins to go. The guards and some of the workers come. They look around. They look at Maeve. Maeve just says, "Do what you want." One of them comes up and approaches you. He is a man with several disfigurements. He is missing a few of his fingers. He's missing most of his teeth. He has tattoos of eyes on his hands. And he comes up. "You the boss now?"
We should have planned ahead of time what we were gonna say.
Yes, I say we say yes.
I'd say we'd not. They don't have a boss now. That's
Well,
the point,
until,
right?
yeah, no, we go in there and we
The boss implies
destroy
that
the
we're
order.
their slave owners. That's what word means to
But this is-
slaves.
No, but then we
Isn't
can
a
set up a
slave.
democracy
Is he
to
not?
leave.
This isn't a slave,
Oh,
right?
he's not? I thought he was.
So
He's the disfigured guy, right?
he is
I think he's a
disfigured.
slaver.
I mean, he's a slave, Eric. Jeez.
Got it.
He was just born.
You're
that way.
slavist.
Roll insight.
2.
Insight is
That
That's
is
the wrong
D12.
dice, first of all.
Oh shit! Thank God.
Mine's 11.
11. All right, so this person is not acting like a slave.
Gotcha.
He's acting like someone who's in charge of men, possibly
Okay.
slaves.
Okay.
So yes.
Gotcha.
When someone asks you if you're the boss, you say yes.
Well, yeah. Until we establish the new order, you know, like we got to use the old system.
Yes, we are. All of us.
Yeah.
All right, we get back to work.
We look at each other. Yeah. No. I don't know. We got a plan.
Who's been down this?
Next shipment's due tomorrow.
Shipment?
Already behind.
There's only the king. There's a king, right?
Mountain King.
The king somewhere.
Maybe we could do like Mel Gibson did in The Patriot and like pay these guys.
Well, we need to figure out this chasm we got. We got to fix this chasm. We got to stop whatever this thing is that's
Yeah.
causing this problem.
Yeah. I right now I feel like I'm in the headspace of like my ears are still kind of ringing, you know. So I'm
just toss them
kind
in?
of I'm just kind of taking like a step back.
He just keeps
Where
throwing.
I'm just like I've done what I wanted to do and now I don't know what to do next.
You're like John Silver with the guys
Yeah.
going up with the money.
yeah.
Trying to get the pearls.
No.
But I feel like I'll be set off immediately if the next thing happens. We got to fight again.
I mean, I kind of want to ask him, are you happy here with what you do?
What?
I don't know. Happy with money.
Okay. So you get paid. How much you get paid?
Let me tell you. It's he sort of looks around like he's trying to come up with a figure. 5 gold a month.
5 gold a month. You think that's
Seems
fair? 5 gold. What about everyone else underneath you? Is there anyone underneath you?
I mean, we can go over the books, but we gotta get these blades made. Mountain King comes tomorrow. It's not a man who waits.
Mountain King. Tell us about him.
You mean he's coming here?
Well, not him, obviously, but his caravan.
This caravan.
How long is the trip?
Good weather, no dragon. 2 weeks.
We didn't deliver the shipment and killed his entourage. Then we would have 2 weeks to clear the fuck out of here.
You saying that out loud in front of this guy?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying that psychically.
He's our Magan.
Yeah.
He has telepathy.
Yeah.
Hello?
I mean, in terms of like a plan, my thinking is like, well, we need to go save that dragon. That dragon is defending this land, you
Yeah.
know?
Okay.
We got to go save that dragon at some point. So we got to neutralize whatever's going to happen here, make sure that these people, these slaves, get the benefit of that freedom that's been given to them, and we got to get that dragon.
We got to fix this wound in the earth, right? Because Thane had that vision that was like a monster coming out, falling off a cliff,
Yeah.
skull wounding the earth or something,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah. But we can't just...
Yeah, maybe the dragon can help. He keeps trying to
He
attack.
climbed out of the earth and caused the wound.
He
And
broke
then
out of the
they
earth.
killed him,
And he fell off a cliff.
and they threw his skull off a cliff.
I gotta admit, whenever they
No,
were...
they took his skull.
They took his skull.
He threw it off a cliff.
No.
It was a cliff. There was a cliff.
I
I
gotta
know a
admit,
cliff.
No,
while that story
they
was
were
being
taking it
told,
west
I was
towards
just
the
thinking,
cliffs.
I'm gonna throw
Yes.
this fish down this hole.
Yes, they were taking the skull towards the cliffs as like
But
a
not,
trophy.
but not to throw it. Okay.
Yeah, they burnt the rest of his body, but they took the skull.
I also have those 2 vials too, by the way, 2 doses of that stuff.
Is there a
Of
The cure.
the cure.
is there a roll of insight that I can get an idea of like? It must have been around here somewhere. Where's the cliff? Where's where he broke out of? Something along those lines. An insight, a history,
History,
a nature,
perception. If you are like looking around, I mean, you can ask this guy.
Yeah, but this happened a long time ago, didn't it? I don't know if he's gonna know. He just minds stuff. Has anyone ever been to the bottom of this chasm?
Lots.
Have they come back?
No.
What's the deepest we've ever gone? Like digging.
No digging.
How do you get your ore?
Oh, yes. It sort of bubbles to the surface.
Where does
Buckets.
Oh, okay.
Does it bubble here in this chasm?
Mm-hmm. Take it to the forge. Smelt. Hammer. Blade. He pulls out a knife that has a black, jagged blade.
Okay.
Nasty things.
Do I see any bubbling of the chasm currently?
No, because he stopped the sacrifice.
Because we haven't thrown anybody in there. We can't just
So
throw people in.
I'm wondering
Through this guy.
does this actually require a blood sacrifice, or is it just one of those
I mean, it
things?
seems they said it.
The
feeds.
Aztecs were doing,
Yeah.
and they fucking were killing these people when they didn't need to.
I mean, we were talking to the woman that Eric.
Well, they did. That's why
throw in there.
2012 didn't happen.
They were going to sacrifice this one woman or one man because they had to sacrifice somebody to get this ore to keep being produced.
Yeah.
But apparently, it's not an ore; it's a weird bubbly ore.
Well, there's just
we're
some other
hero students. We couldn't allow that to keep happening.
Yeah.
No, you're right.
You know, we're stopping that.
Oh, and we got.
Got Spiller.
I have no problems destroying the economy of this place in order to save people.
I'm not trying to just save the
Yeah.
economy. I'm trying to fix this. I'm trying to figure out where the cliff is.
Yeah, does it require action, you think? Or is it just like because we won't sacrifice, nothing else happens?
I don't know. Where's the skull? The skull seems like an important part of the story.
We should return the skull from whence it came.
Are there any cliffs nearby besides this big old chasm?
Aye.
Which way are they?
West.
Which way is the Mountain King?
North.
Oh,
Like north past the school? The school is north of the swamp that we're in, right?
No, it's to the
It was
south.
south.
We went to the north
we were
You
going
went north.
Oh,
to get here.
okay. I thought we went south to get here.
Cliffs west.
Mountain King north.
Inhabited lizard folk.
The cliffs are.
Mhm.
Which way was the dragon lair? That was west, right?
That was west of the ruins, right?
And the cliffs are west? Maybe the dragon's over by the cliffs. If we go there, maybe we can find the dragon, find the skull.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the skull needs thrown into this to fix it or something. Like maybe the body was burned here before.
Maybe. Yeah.
I don't know.
I-
How can we get more information about this?
You can see if Kyleth left any books or papers behind in her bedroom.
Okay.
She just flew off. So
Yep.
Yeah, like, can we check her private chambers to
Sure.
see if there's any kind of clues? And at least I want to see the books to see how she runs everything.
Sir, what's your name?
Torgo, the eye gouger.
Oh.
All right. Well,
What happened to your eye?
let us get some bearings on this place and how it operates, and we'll get things working as soon as we can.
So we get back to work.
Maybe.
Shall you choose the sacrifice or shall I?
No sacrifices for right now. We need to figure out how this all works.
Sacrifice.
No.
But blades, Mountain King.
Are you volunteering?
What?
Are you volunteering?
I will
as
pick the sacrifice.
Well, then there will be no sacrifice. We are the boss. You do what I say when we say it, not before.
Roll intimidate.
Okay.
You can have an advantage
Where is intimidate?
because you are in a
Aye.
It's right in the middle,
position of power over him.
right above investigation.
And below insight.
Amongst all your skills.
Okay, I don't know why I just was
Alphabet.
completely going over. I had +3.
So roll twice and take the best.
Well, that's an 18 plus 3.
Roll twice and
Roll
take
twice,
the
take
best.
the best.
You might get a 20.
And it's a 2.
Okay.
All right.
No, it's a 19. I turned it. It looked 2 from here. Didn't it look like 2? 19 plus. So yay.
Okay.
See this.
Well, I'll go get the books. We'll take a break. We'll get back to it. Is there anything you need?
You will do whatever my friends here say.
Very good.
I return to hearing steam. Like a cartoon.
Let's get a look at I want to say Lilith, but that's not right. Killith.
Kyla.
Kylith?
Kyleth.
Okay. The room. So there's her chambers and there's the apprentice's study,
Okay.
which are the two places you probably want to check out.
Yep.
So the Witch Queen's chamber. This room houses a single bed, a chair, a desk, an ornate locked chest covered with sigils that pulse with a soft blue light. So the chest is locked.
Yep.
There's also the desk, which has some papers on it.
Vulcan, perhaps you can check out the chest.
Oh, yeah. Gonna check the shit out of that desk.
Where'd you learn that language?
Apologies.
The chest.
Something came
Right.
over me.
I imagine your character going like, "Oh yeah." Like a shit.
I'll look at the desk and see what I can find there while Vulcan investigates the chest.
All right.
With a 7 Arcana.
A 7 Arcana. The blue runes, the fact that they're glowing, like you enter the room and they're glowing. So it's not like you got close or something like that. That seems to indicate danger to you. You don't really know what to do about it.
Amongst the desk, what do we see?
On the desk, there are papers.
Can't read.
Among of which there's 5 pages of vellum and an unfinished letter from Kylus to the Mountain King. The letter reads,
My darksome love.
Oh.
Don't look at me. Fuck you. I'm glad I killed her. I'm glad she's gone.
You didn't kill her. She flew away.
Sure,
Ran
go
away
ahead.
to the
blight,
north.
The blight continues to grow. Your fears are unfounded. The land cannot cure itself with this plague. Evil always begets evil. There is one small matter. I suspect the initial cause of the blight was an ancient demon prince. A spirit so profane that I dare not give its name. Local lore suggests the demon was slain by a barbarian warlord. If remnants of the demon still exist, and if they were ever returned to the Maw, I cannot predict what might result. I will take steps to ensure that the lizard folk are unable to retrieve any remains from the barbarian tomb. Moreover, with very little effort, I can be assured of... And then it ends.
So it sounds like on the surface that if we return those remains, we can stop this blight.
Well, she said that
Right.
she has no idea
With
what
m-
would happen.
With not
But
knowing
she also
what,
doesn't want it to happen.
With not
Whatever
knowing what
happen.
happens, I imagine one of two things. One, we close this hole.
The maw.
The other, we summon a demon.
Professor Guspo is with us, right?
yeah,
Professor, what would you say?
Have you ever heard of this demon thing?
nah, new to me. Well, with Thane's vision, it seems like sending this thing back from whence it came
I do love to do that.
would heal the land.
Your land.
Then we need this skull.
A quest,
For a giant skull.
It is near the dragon as well.
which we must save,
Now,
regardless.
we
of the
still have that
consequence.
cure, correct?
I have
Talk.
2 doses.
All right.
Might be smart to give one of you guys the other dose in case something terrible were to happen to me. You don't lose both. So who wants the other dose?
I will take it.
All right.
I'm just, you know what I'm saying? Like if I
This
fall down
creature with
something-
demons in him.
I think Stygoth might be like a rambunctious puppy. I don't think he's gonna take this medicine willingly.
That doesn't alleviate the need for it.
Like with a puppy, put it in his food, or maybe somehow put him to sleep.
Aye, wrap it in some bologna.
Big, lots of
You
blood.
sound Australian.
I don't have
Wrap it in some bologna.
Hey, they came from the same place.
From the Fae?
It's better than Wakanda.
I never did Wakanda.
No, not with me.
Oh, okay.
Well, should we gear up and head that way then?
There's also the apprentice's study.
Yeah,
Oh,
let's
yeah, we
look,
didn't
let's
look
look
there
in
yet.
there.
This room reflects gentler sensibilities than the others in this forsaken place. The air is scented with flowers, a flickering lantern sits atop a low writing desk. A small but comfortable cot occupies the far corner. The walls are covered in voluminous tapestries embroidered with Eldritch runes and sigils.
Can I use Arcana to see what all the sigils and everything are doing?
Yep.
9.
With a 9, you think you would need to spend a good bit of time, but they don't appear to actually be magical, most of them. It seems like they're almost some sort of cipher or secret message.
Telling you, you need heat.
I want to examine the chest.
Okay.
Let's see what is going on with that, but I also want to see like if Gutspiller, would you mind helping me investigate this chest?
All right.
I don't know what we need
He's
to
gonna
roll.
lose a lot more appendages.
I mean, yeah, but he can like make his arms. He's gotta be.
That is true. You can just make an arm to do it.
What should I be rolling?
Arcana.
Arcana.
If you're looking for the sigils,
I want to try to figure out a way to get in. Yeah, you know, Volcom said it looked dangerous.
okay,
You know, I got a 15 if it's Arcana. Then I rolled a 14.
sure. The sigils actually are just glowing words. They do not appear to be the trap, if there is a trap. Now, possibly there's something inside the chest, but the actual glowing sigil on the outside just appear to be a deterrent.
Can I? Is there any words that they say, or is it just kind of like?
It's just nonsense.
Okay.
The chest itself has a lock.
Mm-hmm.
Just a simple examination of the lock, it appears to be broken.
Ooh.
As in, either she broke it, or it broke the last time she used it, or someone tried to get into it to pick it and it broke.
Broken away where it can't be opened, or is it broken and it can be opened easily?
It's broken in a way that you can't open the lock.
Okay.
You're going to have to smash the chest or pry it open, maybe with a crowbar.
Okay, let's do it. Is there anything in this room I can use to wedge it open?
I mean, there's like different tools in the like blacksmith area.
Can I just use Aaron's
things.
hammer?
I mean, you can hammer it, sure. If you just
That
want
might
to
break
smash.
whatever is inside.
We don't know what's inside.
We'll be very careful.
Could be volatile, you know, like some kind of
Yeah, it could be.
chemical stuff that.
If I look at the lock, it looks like it's an angle in which if I smash just the lock and not the actual box, it would rip open.
I mean, you could definitely try hitting the lock a few times and see what happens. It's not like a padlock.
Yeah.
It's in it, but if you
Sure.
were able to smash it, like that might be a good place to start.
Okay. Well, I still have a lot of pin up. Like I want to hit something, so if you guys allow me, I'll hit this thing.
Okay.
Go easy.
Is it very like? Does it move at all? Like, is there any cracks in the chest that are like small cracks or anything
Yes.
where we can look in or anything? Or
If you roll athletics check.
+6, so that's a D20.
Yep.
So that's a natural 20.
All right. Well, you are able to, you're able to lift it. There's a crack. You think if you kept pulling, you could just rip the top off. Do you want to do that?
Yes.
You hear the sound of glass breaking.
Okay.
Make a fortitude save.
Is that just what is?
Sorry, not fortitude anymore. Constitution save.
Constitution?
Yep. So
Okay.
saving throw. Look above to the. Yep. Nope. Yep. Nope.
Right in the middle.
box above your skills.
The square box.
The box above your skills.
I need a laser pointer.
No, the box right below that finger. Right
Yep,
there. Your,
that
finger,
one.
your finger's on it.
Yep. Constitution?
Yep.
Yep.
+4. So that's a 6.
With the plus?
Yep.
All right. Torque drops to the floor, unconscious.
Did he open the chest though?
Oh yeah.
Okay, cool. Peering at the chest, do I see like what maybe caused him to drop unconscious?
So you see a vial broke. There was something in it that he seemed to inhale.
Oh, damn.
Okay.
Chloroform.
As you're looking, the chest appears to be completely empty. But something grabs your leg.
My leg.
Yeah.
I look down with my leg.
It's Torque, and he is trying to bite it.
My leg?
Yep.
Wait, so like
I got
he's not
confused.
unconscious. He's like trying my leg. Okay, well rip it away. I kick him in the face.
Roll athletics, both of you.
Can I? Okay.
Roll low this time, Eric. Roll low. I'm not very strong.
12.
4.
Unfortunately,
Plus
+6. 18.
Damn it, I don't have a plus at all.
Can I just command him to stop?
You can roll command.
Okay.
Sure. So I have to roll versus you, right?
Yeah.
Actually, you do. So roll. Is it a wisdom save? It should be on the spell card.
It's his spell, whatever thing.
Yeah. I think it's a wisdom save.
Target
Yeah.
must succeed a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, so you need a less. I mean, you want to fail in this case.
I also have a -1 on wisdom.
Well, that's good.
That is a 3, so it's a 2.
No,
You don't
Shane.
roll, Shane.
You don't
Oh,
roll.
yeah.
So, so your
versus-
number is a 14.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So you
Would have
fail.
been a 20.
I fail.
So what is your command?
Stop.
All right. You say stop. He stops. And he's just sort of like, brain.
Oh! What the world?
Oh!
Can I pull my leg away from him?
You do.
Get away.
Roll medicine,
Yeah.
Paladin. Or anyone,
Okay.
I guess.
was
Except Torque.
My medicine.
So I'm
Natural
controlled but happy
Okay.
to stop.
14 plus.
We had natural 20 from
Okay.
Cal.
Yeah. So Volcom realizes he's under the effects of zombifying gas. It's a madness. It lasts for 20 rounds, minus your constitution. So what's your constitution score, the big number?
15.
So 5 rounds. Or if you magically cure him with something. So like a lay on hands or... Yes.
I don't believe my command works if they're undead. Does he count?
Oh, no, he doesn't.
He's not.
Okay.
But-
I'm not undead.
Yeah, but you do use a spell.
Okay.
So one of your spells is gone.
Yeah.
So you can just wait out 5 rounds. How long does command last?
Duration 1 round.
Okay, so he's only going to stop for a round. So you can like hold him down for 5 rounds, or you can lay on hands.
Chain me up or something.
Dang it! I should have gotten hold person.
No one puts
Let's
in
get
the
our new
corner.
slaves to hold him down.
Well, there's none in the room right now, so you'd have to go get them.
I do have hold person.
You
Good.
want to cast hold person?
Sure, let's cast it on Torque.
Okay.
Humanoid within range. Target must succeed a wisdom saving throw or be paralyzed for the duration, which is up to 1 minute.
Okay. So roll. You have disadvantage because you're mad.
Wisdom saving?
Yep.
Yeah.
So roll twice and take
So
the lower.
that one
That's
is
not-
a 7, so that's a
That's not,
6.
that's not a D20, is it?
No, it
Oh,
isn't.
That's a D12.
12.
Someone changed it.
I did it real quick when you were looking.
3, wisdom
Okay.
minus 1, so 2.
So you fail.
Yeah, okay.
All right. So he's held for a minute. After a little bit, you come back to your senses and are strangely hungry.
And strangely.
Torque,
Yes.
don't you realize brains are not in my leg?
I don't know what you're talking about. What happened?
You remember anything?
I opened the chest and there's
didn't.
nothing in it.
No, you tried to open it. You fell down. You turned to the
Who keeps something like that around?
They had it locked for a reason.
I blocked a lot of things for reasons, not for nothing.
So this
All right.
appears to be a trap for
trap.
someone looking for things. There's absolutely nothing in the
I
chest.
hate this place, this woman. Dude.
Should have killed her.
All right, well, then we should prepare to go meet up with the dragon then. Is there anything else around the castle that we can look at that would help give us any information? or-
Well, there's those tapestries. If you want to spend some time deciphering those,
Does she have like a medicine cabinet?
that's
with
really it. Unless
spells
you want
and
to take
stuff?
some blight blades.
I'm here to see the tapestries.
The type of
Wonderful tapestries of Oz. That's how you said it.
Huh?
I'm here to see
I mean,
tapestries of tapestries of Oz.
Oh, Indiana Jones.
It seems like these guys here in this castle have had dealings with the dragon before. Like, do we want to try to get any more information about that? But I guess it's disease still. Like,
They don't like him, though. They're trying to kill him.
yeah, well, the slaves might have information about him too. They would surprise Sam. Also, do we want to just leave and they just start throwing people back in the
That's what I'm
hole?
saying. Like, we got to establish
You
some
know?
kind of
Well,
order here.
My
before we
worry,
leave.
my worry is that we only have a day until the king's whatever stuff comes. So do we wait on that, stop that, and then
We might,
Come back and
we
throw
might-
the next guy in.
we might need to do that because they'll probably just kill everybody here. That
because then we get 2 weeks before
it happens
he
again.
would get word of it not being there.
Gutspiller could stay here and take care of things as well, if you wanted to.
I
do
would
that.
trust Gutspiller to
Yeah.
Do we need
be
him?
just.
I suppose we
and-
don't need him for a dragon.
He doesn't do anything anyway. He just watches.
Unless we need him.
Unless there's lethal danger.
And the crocodile's trying to eat me.
Is there like a maybe
You were
like
fine.
a potion cabinet here? She's this woman. She's rich. She might keep some potions, like maybe above the sink in the bathroom or something, behind a mirror.
So she packed up her stuff when she left.
She did. I thought she just left.
No, she packed up.
Oh,
The witch queen flew away.
okay.
So other than the tapestries, like you don't really see anything of
Yeah.
worth.
Damn it.
But it's a good place to sleep, but that's about it.
What time is it? Like, is it late in the day?
No, it's like lunchtime.
I'm just debating, like, how far.
Oh, is it now?
I'm strangely hungry.
Just trying to figure out, like, how far it's going to be to travel, and if we should wait for a morning thing
To travel to where?
towards the cliffside where the dragon and the skull should be.
Okay, so the dragon isn't too far. The cliffs are a little further.
We should get the dragon
Um,
to be our friend so that we can help him,
Destroy the caravan.
yes, and then so he can fly the skull back and drop it in the maw.
yeah, the dragon's lair, like, you could get there in like an hour.
We could go deal with the dragon today, come back, deal with the king's caravan, and then go on an adventure for the skull, maybe.
And it might
Yes.
help to have a dragon that's attacking things coming through the swamp.
In theory,
Yeah.
you know, it depends on how it goes with that dragon. Should we leave the professor here, or should we take the professor for the dragon?
I say we leave the professor here. Like, there needs to be some kind of order that
I
we
mean,
establish before
while
he
I-
can come back and it'll be a power
Yeah.
vacuum. You know
I
what I'm
was gonna
saying?
say, while I took action because I felt like I needed to help these people. I obviously don't know how to help them. After the action has been taken, Gutspiller might have more experience and like do some of these people if they're free, can they leave? Or do they stay and try to do something here?
You know what? Gutspiller,
Yeah.
what do you believe we should do with this castle and this
Oh,
stuff going on?
nasty business.
It is.
I mean, he's the hero.
We believe we have a dragon that we need to take care of, and a skull that we have to find to fix this hole.
Well, I think we should use fear of the dragon and say that we need to abandon this place because the dragon's going to take it down. We tell them to ambush the Mountain King's wagons. We steal the money. And then they leave. And maybe they kill each other.
Sounds like a good plan to me.
I've always liked the cut of his jib.
Who's ambushing
It's a good
the
jib.
caravan?
The slavers. The blacksmiths.
What about that Torgo guy?
Him especially.
If any guards say otherwise, we deal with them before we deal with the dragon.
And then I would hate to let the slavers go, but
At the very least, I feel like they should be given. Right now, you have a choice. You go. If you stay, bad things will happen.
so they can go either be killed by the guards of the Mountain King, or
Killed
some
by us.
survive,
Become fugitives.
take the money, hunted by the Mountain King for the rest of their lives. Or, I don't know, the sons of bitches, wait till they sleep, catch the place on fire.
All right, what do you guys think?
I think it's pretty solid advice from our resident pro hero.
What about you two?
It's a solid jib that was cut.
But
jib.
I think
I
if anything this has taught us, we must be careful for the example we leave for Resplendent.
True. Resplendent is with us.
Where is she?
Hello?
Oh, there she is. You scared me.
Is it time to go home yet?
Not
Not
yet.
yet.
We still have to help that dragon.
He's very scary.
He is, but
He's also very scared.
he's very scared and hurt himself.
How can we help?
We'll have to use that antidote.
Medicine?
Yes, aye.
Remember whenever she snuck up on the tigers and got the mushrooms? Maybe she can administrate the medicine.
Put it in his food. Does he actually take a
Because
dish?
she's also invisible.
Says
When-
Stygoth
yeah.
on it. Well, let's prepare for everyone to abandon this place for the dragon.
Yep.
And then we can also maybe go help that dragon.
And we're going to ambush the other guy right now.
But that's
Well-
going to be tomorrow.
Okay.
Yes.
Want to make sure the ambush
All
is
right.
still
will-
part of the plan.
Yes, I will talk to the men here about leading the attack. I'm sure their greed will overcome any hesitations.
All right. Then we will go and attempt to cure the dragon.
Aye.
All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on the new D&D stuff coming out. And if you didn't see it yet, on YouTube is our Cthulhu one-shot that we played through. It's available. You can watch that right now. It was a lot of fun.
Invasive procedures.
Yes. Check out that. Come back for more D&D.